Thank you so much for your order. This puppet will be in the mail very, very shortly. But in the meantime, here is a how to use your puppet video and what's in the box. So thank you for using my website, first of all. It's much nicer when people use my website as opposed to Etsy. But this is an older style of my puppet. He has 4 legs, which I don't make anymore because they're very time consuming to make. So I've gone to a more standard static system, but he's got free movement in his legs, so they can go all the way over everywhere, and he's got free movement in his legs like that. He's also got quite a good head movement. So like everyone, before you go for a walk for the day, your puppets like to do exercise. People like to do exercise, so do your puppets. So exercise for your puppet is just holding the body and just moving the side to side, just gently, so that the side to side motion is free to move. Sometimes the fur gets a bit stiff if it's been sitting, if it hasn't been moving for a while. And that's it. The other thing, if it's been stored in a box for a long period of time, you might have a bend in the cord. You might have like a memory of a curl. So this is gravity. But if you do want to, you just undo it just by going like this, just along the cord. So grab the next bit, just do the next bit till you get to the end. That's how you use a puppet. I'm currently not using a magnet, but I'm giving a magnet in the bag, in the box, so that if you're using thicker material than I am, I'm currently not using one. But I am using velvet, so you know it's a pretty good magnet. But if you're using something else that's thicker and it's not staying on, there is a magnet in the box. Please don't lose it. There'll be some in your box. There's also a clear plastic coating on the chart, on the plate. Just remove it when you get it. You can't see it there, but there is a clear plastic coating you can remove when you get it. So to use the plate, kind of falling off my shoulder. Because you can see that it's sort of long sleeves. When you get it, use a plate. So bend it here and here, so that it fits nicely over your shoulder. If you're using the magnet, which I'm currently not using it, it's staying on very well, it goes underneath. The magnet and the plate goes underneath. But if you are not using the magnet, you obviously don't need to use it. But yeah, so bend it 2 places with your hands. You can bend it quite a bit, just like there and there, so that it fits and you don't see this over your shoulder. That's how to use the plate. We've talked about the exercise. We've talked about the cord, and now how to use your puppet. So what we do, we grab your puppet, you grab your cord, which looks like this. You push down. You can watch this video a few times and also watch it in slow motion to work out how it works. Push down makes it look up. So I'm holding onto this black bit, pushing down with that bit. And to turn, you can either push down and then turn, or you can just turn. So just turn. It's like opening up a bottle, and you just keep turning it. So you see how I'm turning it. I'm holding it with the black bit down here, and just holding that turn. So the turn is in there, and if I let go, it will turn back to the middle. And one more thing you can do while you have that turn, if you push down, so if I push down, you'll get a little bit of extra turn out of it. See that? Where it turns a bit further, and you can either let go. I would suggest, because he's quite turned, just I let go and it flings back to the normal spot. And if you do the up, it will also return a bit more, so the fur's out of the way. So I usually do a combination of doing this and then that to get them to turn and to go back. So this is how you can move it. So sometimes you can do small movements like this, which just gives it a bit of movement. So I'm just turning it from side to side. Give them a little bit of movement. If you want to do a full movement, you can do like that, and then up it gets a bit more. And the other way, and up again. Hold this near your lap so that no one really sees it, near your crutch, and no one will see it, and no one will ever look at it. The other thing you can also do is lean forward and slowly bend it up, and then lean forward and back, and it kind of gives it like it's following you. So yeah, and if its head's sort of, there you go, that's better. And then like that. Thank you so much for buying this guy. This guy was on sale. So he is, as you see, his head's movement is as he is. He is on a sale price. Well, it doesn't look like he's on a sale, but he's part of my, this is one of the original ones that I made, like the first one I made on the 3D printer. So he was on a discount, which is why he was cheaper, because he's the first one I've ever made on the printer. And you can see that the lines there, you can see the lines in the printing. That's how he is. And he's got 3D printed. I scanned to make this. I made a model out of clay, and I scanned it using a 3D scanner. And then I printed it, added a bit more texture because it didn't come up with all the texture, and then I printed it. So this guy will be on the way very, very soon. Thank you so much for your order. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.